Hey there, it's William. Today we're tackling an issue with an LG front load washer that just won't fill or has the error 1E. If you're seeing this problem, it might be due to a faulty inlet valve, a problematic pressure sensor, or even an issue with the main control. Now before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more do-it-yourself repair guides from AppliancePartsPros.com. With just a little guidance and some troubleshooting, you'll be able to fix this problem yourself. Let's roll up our sleeves and get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. For today's work, we'll need a multimeter, a Phillips screwdriver, pliers, and a flathead screwdriver. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Always disconnect your washer by unplugging it or switching the breaker off. With the power safely disconnected, let's jump into troubleshooting that inlet valve. We're grabbing our Phillips screwdriver and removing the 2 mounting screws securing the top panel to the washer, located at the back corners. We're sliding the top panel to the rear of the washer, lifting it up, and then setting it to the side. We're plugging the power cord in for live voltage testing. Extreme care should always be taken to protect against electrical shock, which could potentially result in serious injury. Please do not test live voltage if you are uncomfortable using a multimeter around live voltage. We're starting a wash cycle, grabbing our meter and setting it to volts AC, which looks like a V with a squiggly line. And we're testing the valve solenoids for incoming 120 volts AC. This would be done by switching the water temperature from hot to cold while checking each valve. If you'd like a quick review about how to use a multimeter, we've put together a comprehensive tutorial for you, so check out the link in the description. If voltage is present but water does not fill the washer, like we see here, the inlet valve not passing water through has failed. If there is not voltage, we will need to continue troubleshooting. We're unplugging the power cord and testing the pressure sensor. We're setting our multimeter for resistance, which looks like an upside down horseshoe. Disconnecting the wires from the sensor, we are testing from pin 1 to pin 3 and should get a reading between 21 to 24 ohms. If the resistance is outside of this range, the pressure sensor has definitely failed. If the reading is within this range, we will need to continue troubleshooting. If the pressure sensor and the water valve testing did not show either parts had failed, the main control would be the issue based on the process of elimination. Since we found the hot water valve had failed, I'm going to show you how to replace it. The same process is done for the cold water valve as well. We're turning off the water supply. We're also disconnecting the supply hose. We're disconnecting the wires from the valve. Grabbing our pliers, we're moving to the dispenser hose retainer rings and pulling them away from the valve and disconnecting the dispenser hose from the valve. We're grabbing our Phillips screwdriver and removing the mounting screws located on the back panel near the threaded inlet. Now we're pulling the valve out. Here's the old inlet valve and here's the new one. If you've already got one, great. If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. We're mounting the valve onto the back panel with the 2 mounting screws we removed. We're installing a dispenser hose onto the valve and securing them in place with the retaining ring. We're connecting the wires onto the valve. We're installing the top panel and securing it with the Phillips screws we removed. Finally, we're installing the supply hoses, turning the water on, and plugging that power cord back in. Once you've identified the issue with your LG front load washer and have pinpointed the faulty part, be it the inlet valve, the pressure sensor, or the main control, make sure you have your model number handy. Head over to AppliancePartsPros.com to order the replacement part you need. Most orders arrive within just a couple of days, getting you back to your laundry routine in no time. Once you've installed the new component, let us know how your repair went by leaving a comment below. We're here to support your do-it-yourself repair journey every step of the way.